Well, hello there, boys and girls. As you know, Mr. B loves his water, which is good because that is the topic of tonight's flip video. We will be talking about capacity. Capacity is just the amount of liquid in a container. There are 4 versions of capacity that we'll be talking about. And you learned this in 3rd grade, so this is pretty much a review. And if it's not, then you'll pick up on it. So, a cup is our smallest one. That's the size of a milk carton, the ones you get from the cafeteria. A pint is the size of a water bottle. There's the standard water bottle. The quart is about half of my water bottle. Is a quart, slightly less than that. Then a gallon is just your milk jug. So I will pause the video at this point. Make sure you have everything on the screen written down in your notes to help you remember, because I'm about to erase it all and then we'll start talking about conversions between all of them. Okay, so as I get rid of all this stuff, I'll leave the definition of capacity up there. It's important to know how they all relate to each other because, you can put 2 cups together and get a pint, put 2 pints together, get a quart, put 4 quarts together, and you get a gallon. But there's a really cool visual way to demonstrate that. So I'm going to write a big G, and that's going to represent my gallon. And within my gallon, I have 4 quarts, because if you think about it, quart sounds like quarter. So I've got 4 quarts inside my gallon. And within each quart, I've got 2 pints. So I'm going to put 2 P's inside each of them. And then within each P, I have 2 cups. So 2 cups in each pint. So this is a really good tool that you can use to help you convert between everything. So we see in total there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cups in a gallon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints in a gallon. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts in a gallon. So that's a really good and easy visual way to help you remember how many are in each. Just like we had the Meg call Millie for the metric system. So you can use that to actually solve problems. So here it says how many cups are in 2 quarts and 2 pints. So my important information is cups, that I've got 2 quarts and 2 pints. So what I can do here is I'm going to show you a couple different ways. I can draw my big G, and I can draw quart, pint, or all my quarts, my pints, and then I'll put 2 C's within each one. And now I need in 2 quarts, so this would be quart number 1, quart number 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would know that I would have 8 cups from those quarts and 2 pints. Here are 2 pints, so I would write 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 4 cups. Add that together, and I would have 12 cups total. So that's one way you do it. I'm going to show you a second way that you can do it if you want to save yourself a little bit of time and if you're a little bit more comfortable with the big G. So I've cleared everything, and so what I'm going to do is rather than draw the big G, I am going to write a quart. I'm going to draw myself 2 quarts, and I'll put my pints in. And then I'll draw myself 2 pints. And then all I'll do is I'll count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still got 12. Either way. You could have even just done the quarts as a Q and a Q and just put 4 C's if you can realize that there are 4 cups in each quart, and then you wouldn't even need the P's at all. So there's just a couple different ways you could do that. Pick which way works best for you, whether you want to draw the whole G and go from there or not. Even if you have something like if you have 2 gallons, how many cups is that? You don't necessarily have to draw 2 big G's. You can draw 1 and then just multiply by 2. You can also do the reverse of this. It says how many pints in 8 cups. So I'll draw 8 C's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then go ahead and put my P's around that because I know I have 2 cups per each one. And now I've got 4 pints. So it works if you're given a bigger amount and you need it smaller, smaller, and bigger. You can pretty much draw those out and help you that way. Which brings us to our bring back to school problem. It says how many pints in 3 gallons and 3 quarts. So you need to identify how many pints I would have in all of that. So bring that back to school. I'll see you in the morning.